Alright guys, as you can see, new toolbox. Sorry if the audio quality is a little crappy right now, recording off my phone, but hopefully the video looks okay. But let's go ahead and get this top off of here. Shiny! This video is going to be in a couple pieces. Currently watching the kids, so one's sleeping and one is watching a little TV for a few minutes. Excuse the mess in the garage as well. It's a work in progress. Before I do that, got the instructions. Probably will need some keys in here. Lose them right off the bat. There they are. As you can see, got a solid wood top on it. Figured it'd be great for the videos. Another work surface is never a bad thing. So they get it in white. Harbor Freight does not sell the Yukon tops in anything but white, red, blue, and black. It would be awesome if they expanded to the US General stuff. Green, my favorite. Do a little bit of a walk around here. Sorry again for the bad angles. Let me walk around from this side. This is their 9-drawer toolbox, 1,200 pound capacity, and that's 100 pounds for each of the top drawers, and then 200 pounds for each of the bottom drawers, these two here. But not bad. Let me see if I can check out these drawers. Oh, they might be locked. Yep, they look like they're locked. One moment. Well, I'll figure it out here in a minute, but definitely nice. I'll come back to you once I can get time to put the wheels on it. All right, I repositioned you there a little bit. So we're gonna try and tip this up and get to the bottom of it. It is heavy. If you have friends, I would recommend using them. All right, so everything for this is inside of the toolbox. So, yep, there it is. Got us a nice powder coated handle. Put that over here for now. And let's go ahead and get this box open. It should have our casters. Use the wrong tool for it. All right. Very stout wheels. 2 of them that rotate, 2 of them do not. All of our hardware. And these are going to be for the handle, little bag. If you are assembling this one, find the little bag for your handle. Go check the kids real quick, I'll be right back. All right. And with this one, I think I'm gonna put the steady wheels back here, and then, I don't know. No, I'm gonna do steady wheels at the front, ones that move on the back. So we have an assortment of screws and washers, I'm sorry. And it looks like we are doing 2 different sizes of bolts. Looks like it's just the size of bolts for the top ones as well. But we're gonna do lock washer, then a flat washer, into the bottom. So go lock washer, then flat washer, like that, through the wheel into the bottom. Very self-explanatory on how to get this together though. So if you miss a step, besides referencing the manual for which direction your washers go, I don't think anybody's gonna have a problem getting this one done. Same with this one. Do not tighten those down until you get all 4 bolts. You could put a little bit of Loctite on here, but with the lock washers, I don't really think it's necessary. Let's see, is it still a 10? Not a 10. All right, so these bottom ones are a 12, just like that, and that's on. I'm gonna check the kids again. Continue. Kids have been checked. We will continue. What you probably can't see over here, I'm just pre-setting up all the bolts so that I can just grab them and throw them on there. It does come with a small wrench, so you don't even need any tools to assemble this. One side of the wrench is 10 millimeters, one side is 12. And it looks like that. Personally, do not care for that kind of little flat wrench, but if you don't have any other tools, which there's a lot of people that use these for other things than toolboxes. I've seen people use them for kitchen, like islands, or craft room supplies, or all kinds of stuff. A lot of streamers are using them now, part of their setups, because they're so useful and they're very affordable. Those 2 are installed. On to the next. Not as much clearance on this set, just because they're straight. So I'm gonna try. It is rather warm in here today. 3 out of 4. We gotta check on the kids. All right, last wheel. We're gonna get you a little bit better vantage point for this one. Alrighty, and that's honestly it. That's all the assembly. It does come with 1 spare bolt in case you mess it up or anything like that. Let's get this standing back up. Alrighty guys, and yes, the little bag has 4 small screws that fit right here for your handles. Just to be sure, I'm gonna reference the user guide that I pulled out. Make sure there's no washers or anything else that I'm not seeing. Nope, very simple. Alright, let's see what size these are. That should be metric, so let's go with guess of, I don't think it's a 10. But I was wrong. It is a 10. So when you are putting this one together, you're going to be using a 10mm socket or wrench if you don't have a socket. Never tighten down all the way until all of them are started at least, just in case you have to adjust it. And we're just tightening these down until they feel tight. It's only a handle. It's not that important. Sorry about the shaking. Let me reposition you again. We do have a handle now to grab, but we're also on wheels, so not the best idea to do this by yourself. But currently, that is my option. So let's see if we can. It is heavy. All right, that's a heavy toolbox, but it is down. All right, that's where she's gonna live for now. Looks really nice. The lock does work very, very well. I had seen some complaints where they said that the drawers don't lock closed, but if you hear that little bit of click, they're definitely locking closed. Not like lock, but even if you're on a little bit uneven surface, they'd still be fine. But yeah, new toolbox. Thanks for watching.